Morning, folks, from sunny Alberta. Just out for a walk. It's a beautiful day. Sun's coming up. It's a balmy 4 degrees Canadian. It's that time of year. You might hear some gunshots in the background. It's hunting season, don't worry. But we have a new Conservative leader. Congratulations, Pierre Poilievre. I see a little glimmer of hope there. But to be honest, I don't trust any of these people 100%. I would assume, rightly or wrongly, that to get into these elite political positions, most of them, if not all of them, answer to somebody, whether it's lobbyists or donors or influence of some kind. I'm sure they have people coming at them from all directions. So, and I'm also not naive. I saw that the Conservatives didn't say much about mandates and freedom and human rights when I believe it mattered most. I'm sure some of them, a little here and there, a sprinkling of it, but they didn't really get really vocal about it and jump on the bandwagon till the convoy and the truckers. But I mean, as an observer on, looking from the outside in, I've watched Pierre for many years at this point, and he's a great orator, speaker. He's quick on his feet. He's a funny guy, very, very intelligent, and he certainly seems to have his thumb on the pulse of the financial aspects of things. So I see a glimmer of hope there. He could be, Canada's last best chance to right the ship. I don't know any of these people personally, but on a human being level, I can look at, Justin Trudeau and Pierre, and I can make a fair assumption that I would say Pierre's a better human being. I don't see him threatening, insulting, putting down Canadians in our country for cheap political points. He doesn't strike me as that kind of guy. I think if he does some of or most of what he says he's going to do, he should be okay. He could be our next Prime Minister. He has to win over the GTA, Toronto, and Quebec. If he can do some of that, he should be okay. He'll probably have most of the rest of the country. And to use a climate change analogy, imagine Canada's a big ship. And we see the danger ahead. We see the rocks. And those rocks are energy poverty, food poverty, hatred and segregation, the kind of society that the liberals are creating, identity politics, two-tiered justice, where a peaceful protester is hounded and thrown in jail to be made an example of, and a guy with 59 convictions, some of them violent, or is let out of jail and goes on a stabbing rampage in Saskatchewan. So, like past elections, I guess whenever the next one comes, Canadians can choose what kind of country they want. Do they want hatred and segregation and two-tiered justice systems and a bought and paid for media, and you just keep your head buried in the sand, and all the problems are going to be your children's and your grandchildren's debt and problems, and the crumbling healthcare systems, and all the things that are those rocks. And, we can start turning the ship, but if we start turning too late, we will make advancement, we will make, incremental changes, but we will still have turned too late and hit those rocks, and our ship will sink. So I certainly hope that Pierre is the guy to right the ship, and I hope we have enough time to still turn it, to avoid, in my opinion, catastrophic changes that might not even affect us, but will affect generations of our families. So I just wanted to say congratulations, Pierre. I hope you're a man of your word, and you folks have a wonderful weekend.